iHomeEducate. As we grow, we know.
Brilliant. Would you tip me?
No, because I think it would have been more realistic.
You wouldn't.
It would have been more realistic had the guy said, actually, you're late, the boot's cold, because that's what he normally says. No one says, oh, great, thank you. That's what he should have said, but that's what I say to mine.
Well, I don't get delivery food, but Uber Eats is very nice.
Oh, do you home cook?
I'll go out to restaurants. No, I do like cooking actually.
What do you like to cook? A curry? I bet you it's a curry.
Yeah, I'll cook anything. Well, not very well, but I'll give it a go.
I'll give you a tip, Kevin. I'll give you a tip for that.
Would you?
Yeah, no tip. Don't give up your day job.
Yeah. Well, on that bombshell, thank you to JJ Anasiodi and the Incomparables. Miranda, thank you for coming. I'll be back next week without Miranda. Actually, I don't want Miranda, I'll fire you too. We're all fired. We'll be back next week for another edition of What Just Happened.
Just 6.
doorbell moment when your McDelivery arrives.
been almost 1,000 documented UFO sightings in the UK since January 2021, and they even seem to be targeting certain areas of the UK more than others, with most sightings taking place in Greater Manchester, London and Chester. Now, at the end of July, 3 former military officials in the US told Congress they believe aliens are real and the government are purposely concealing evidence. A former intelligence official went on record to say the US government is in possession of non-human biological remains.
If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
Biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still in the program.
So should we all be gearing up for an alien invasion, or is it all a bit of a conspiracy? Joining me now to discuss all this, UFOologist and host of Weaponized podcast, Jeremy Corbell, and UFO expert, the one who investigated UFOs for the US Ministry of Defense, Nick Pope. Gentlemen, thank you. Nick, I'll start with you. You were the person who obtained and released the military-filmed Pentagon-confirmed UFO videos that put into motion the first congressional hearings on UFOs in over 50 years, and the recent hearings as well. You were part of that. So, I mean, when we approach this topic, people can get a bit silly about it. You know, we had the X-Files music talking about alien invasions, but this is very much your career, your life's work. Do you think people take it seriously enough?
Well, they do in the United States, sure. We've just had these congressional hearings, and, this person, David Brush, who's testified, was verifiably part of the Unidentified Aerial Phenomena Task Force. If he was making this up, he would be committing a federal offense, by the way, because this was under oath. He has apparently given the Senate Intelligence Committee, the House Intelligence Committee, and the Inspector General of the intelligence community very specific, checkable facts, project names, locations, a list of people who are prepared to testify. This is being taken very, very seriously now as a defense and national security issue in the United States. And it's a long time that the British government reopened their UFO program, by the way, that was terminated at the end of 2009.
Indeed, and look, Jeremy, I think I misnamed you at the start there. In terms of the recent congressional hearings that we heard in the US, what struck me most was that it was announced, but to very little fanfare. People didn't seem to care. It's almost like they've been through a pandemic and there's a war going on and the price of everything is through the roof, and aliens suddenly aren't that interesting or worrisome to them anymore.
Well, first of all, that's incorrect. And hello, Nick. Nice to see you. This is a completely different situation than is being shown right here. You said put on your tinfoil hats. People should put on their battle helmets. Right now, this is being taken seriously from the world public. It's a serious topic, and people need to understand why it's a serious topic. At this time right now, you've been told something historic. You've been told something historic from your government. You've been told something historic from my government. Right now, what you've been told is that UFOs are indeed real, that there is a technological aspect to it,